Hey, what's going on, you guys? It's boy Suave Boom here with another food review video. What's going on? How are ya? We're reviewing my stuff. Today we are reviewing my Alabama patties that are going to be available at Campus Meats Butcher Shop, opening up soon here in Salo, Finland. And they're basically for people that don't understand what my Alabama patties are. In the United States, they would just be called country sage breakfast sausages, but that's like a long name, and then people are gonna be like, country like the USA? No, like country like the South. Like, well, what does that mean? And sage like the herb, and like it's a whole thing. And basically, sausages from the southeastern region of the United States are very popular in the sense, and they have them all over. I don't want to just say they're from the South, but the really good ones are from the South, and they taste very earthy. They taste sagey. They're it's a coarse grind, so it's a really meaty sausage. And they come in two different forms. They come in maple, which is like a maple sausage, so it's sweet, but it's also peppery. And then they come in the regular one, which is peppery, but more sagey. And they come in two other like shapes, like they come in links, but they also come in patties. I like the patties because they just look cute. So these are the Alabama patties and I named them Alabama patties just because I lived in Alabama for a good amount of years. And listen, I've been to Hardee's, Bojangles, you know, even Biscuit Express in southern Huntsville, Alabama. I'm an expert at, you know, sausage, egg, and cheese biscuits. And they don't have biscuits here ready-made in a can where you can just get them and make them real quick. And I know how to make biscuits, but I'm just not trying to. Luckily, Finland has really good croissants. So I just wanted to do a breakfast sandwich here and highlight the sausages that we will be offering at our butcher shop opening up soon. And on the website, before we get the location, we'll have these patties available. But again, these are going to be the maple ones. They're the sweet ones. And then I have them cut in half. So there's two halves in here and a croissant. I have cheesy scrambled eggs, and I also have some Tabasco sauce. You can't have one of these sandwiches without Tabasco sauce. Oh, I did put a couple slivers of butter in there too, just to make it extra. I got my Bustelo. Yes, I flew back from New York with Bustelo coffee, so I'm excited. I have the plate here looking all pretty, but I also have another sandwich here. So let's take this thumbnail. Wait, like this. Or like this. Yeah. And then maybe the hat. Good thumbnail. All right, guys, here it is. Alabama breakfast sandwich. Let's take a bite. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I should show it like this first. All right, Campus Meats, Alabama patties, and a breakfast sandwich made this morning. Let's take a first bite. It's crazy because the recipe, if you go to any of these like fast food country places like Bojangles, Hardee's, it's a slightly different flavor from if you went to like a privately owned mom and pop business that's been there for like a long time, and it's like run by really nice, just good old fashioned country folks from Alabama, Tennessee. I feel like the mom and pop shops taste a little bit more peppery, a little bit more sagey. And that's what you want in a country breakfast sausage. I feel like the first couple batches I made were still very good, but I felt like they tasted like the equivalent of like a Chick-fil-A breakfast sandwich or a Bojangles. Even though Bojangles is better, significantly better than Chick-fil-A breakfast sandwiches, I just feel like they're more mild. I'm not from the South. I experienced breakfast sausage when I was already an adult, when I visited down south. And it was so different than what I've ever had before. Bustelo. It's funny too, because the first couple times I made it, it's like I could have probably sold that and been, you know, fine with that, and it would have been just as popular. But my thing is with the butcher shop, I want like anything you're getting from the butcher shop, I want it to be almost exactly to a T, like the experience that I had with it too. So when if a local Finnish person comes down to my butcher shop and they order the Alabama patties, the breakfast patties, I want that person, when they first bite into it, I want them to understand that they're not just tasting like a watered down product, like, oh, we're opening up a Canadian restaurant in, you know, in Helsinki, and it's like, we'll just make this, and they don't know any better because they've never been there and they don't blah, 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 blah. I want them to know like that my patties taste so close to like really good country style mom and pop shop type of restaurant in Alabama, and I'm really proud of them. Same thing goes with like my Italian. Same thing goes with my Italian hot and sweet sausages. They're popular all over the United States, but the ones that I make, the ones that are going to be sold at Campus Meats, are going to be the ones that taste almost exactly like sausage and peppers that you would buy from any Little Italy festival in New York City. And I did that on purpose. I did that. I don't just want you guys to get like, this is an American, you know, Italian hot sausage. Like a regular, just middle grade, like this is what they taste like. I didn't want you guys to buy a country style sausage. Like this is what it is, like a basic one. I don't want that. I want you guys to enjoy ones that taste like the best of the best that I've had. And trust me, like I worked really hard on these to taste really, really good. So I'm so excited for you guys to taste them. And with the website opening up soon, we're going to start off a little slow. So I want to just have like, I mean, I have so many recipes with so many different sausages, but we're starting off slow with just a few different flavors. We're going to do New York Italian hot and sweet. We're going to do a Los Angeles chorizo, which is, it's my grandma's recipe, chorizo, like Mexican norteño style Sonoran chorizo. It's so good. So hot and sweet Italian, New York Italian hot and sweet, Los Angeles chorizo, the Alabama patties, and we're gonna do a Texas Twinkie. Oh my God. If you don't know what a Texas Twinkie is, it's the name of the sausage, and it's not like I didn't invent it. I don't know who invented it, but it's also the name of the sausage, but it's also the name. The original thing is a Texas Twinkie. The original thing is some barbecue place down south. I don't know who did it. They took a jalapeno, they cut it down the middle, hollowed it, filled it up with cheese, filled it up with brisket, and then they wrapped it in bacon, smoked it, dipped it in barbecue sauce, smoked it again, and then dipped it in barbecue sauce again. And then, so that got popular probably like, I want to say 15 years ago. And then that turned into people wanting to make like sausages of that flavor. And then I don't know when, but along those lines, Texas Twinkie, it came out of nowhere. So like I said, we're gonna have New York Italian hot and sweet, Texas Twinkie, Los Angeles chorizo, and the Alabama patties, starting with the website. And I know what a lot of people are saying. Well, are you a sausage company or are you a butcher shop? And we're a butcher shop because that's the end goal. And I'm not going to come to this country and pretend like I have a whole bunch of money or I have a whole bunch of good credit, because we just landed here last December. So we're starting from scratch. No money, no credit. We're not getting no loans from nobody. So the most we can do is social media, advertise the hell out of social media, which is working. I've gotten a lot of great feedback from a lot of people. And then the next step would be a website, which doesn't cost much to have an up and running website where you can order product. And the postal service around here is just like back in the States. You can send raw products that are vacuum sealed and a little bit of dry ice, and they're sealed really nice, and send it out within 5 days. And Finland is not like humongous like the States, so it'll deliver nationwide. And we're gonna start little by little. Now the website will have steaks. We will have like a New York strip and a Gotham ribeye and things like that. And we might have a couple things after, like for tacos, like flank steak, ranchera steak, or skirt steak. And then, as we grow the website, the ordering, all that stuff turns into maybe get like a little trailer for the car, make like a mobile butcher shop so we can go through Tori. And Tori is, for my Americans watching, it's like a farmer's market all over. We can go do a farmer's market in Helsinki. We can go do a farmer's market event or any type of event like in Turku, wherever, right? Because we're mobile. And then hopefully that turns into a location. And then we'll have like a meat case with tons of different kinds of steaks, pork, lamb, chicken, and then our RTC section, which is the ready to cook section, it'll have like ready-made burgers, ready-made wings, ready-made shish kebabs, ready-made like sausages right in front with more variety. But until then, this is how we're starting. It's been a long journey of learning the art of butchery, from Alabama to Nashville to New York, and getting certified as an actual certified butcher in New York was such a blessing. And who would have thought? New York to Salo, Finland, and we're opening up our own butcher shop. It's crazy. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Go to my TikTok and Instagram and follow me on Campus Meats, please. All my footage of how I made this is on there. Thumbs up the video if you like it. Thumbs down if you don't. Comment, subscribe. Thank y'all so much for the support thus far, and we will see y'all later. Go ahead and follow Campus Meats. Peace.